Hey you guys, man, welcome, man. This is another video with Smartwatch Mobile Detailing. And today, man, I just want to talk about where my business stand and how we get to the point where we had to down back to a two-man team. So one of my employees pretty much just pretty much talked himself out of a job, man. He was supposed to have a day off. I needed him to come in. He told me that he had requested this day off in advance, so I told him okay. Instead of just leaving it at that, he says that he's going to find something that works better for him. Based off that, I pretty much took that as him quitting, and he said this through a message, so I didn't argue. I didn't say anything back. I just said okay for my previous message, and he pretty much quit himself out of a job. So now we're back to a two-man team, and as of right now, I'm pretty much okay with that. I think in the future we would definitely like to add maybe another person, and also have pretty much bring our team to two full-time and two part-time. We have two vehicles still. One is still in the shop. We're still working on getting that out. So basically, I think the perfect team for us right now would be two full-time, two part-time, and then myself pretty much to manage the business and keep it afloat. I think this is important for your business to stay afloat, and also like not to always be detailing for yourself, because that takes away what you can be doing. And I learned that in managing a business that you're not actually doing the work. In my process and learning, you have to give yourself a designated, what you're going to do for this day. In the process of this transition, I find myself not doing what needs to be done in my business to help it grow. On my days that I'm not detailing, sometimes I'm answering phone calls, always responding to quotes. But I feel like there's so much more that I can be doing, like maybe riding around trying to get contracts, trying to talk to, planning out my accounting, scaling, like figuring out my actual business model or strategies, planning. All that stuff comes into play when you're the owner of a company and figuring out how to decide on what the plan is going to be for your business when you're not detailing. So going forward, we're coming up with a plan to plan out every day, to come up with a strategy for what we're going to do when we're not detailing. Also, a big thing that we're learning now is SEO, man. This is a key pointer here. So for the past 2 years, our business has been running off of paid ads off of Yelp and some Google, and we did try Facebook and Instagram for about maybe a few weeks. Maybe like 2 or 3 weeks, and we shut it off after that. But as of really breaking down the marketing, I realized that the best way to go about this is SEO, because when you look at it long term, if I shut off my ads off today, we'll be pretty much out of business. And when you think about longevity and how you want your business to be run, you cannot depend on different platforms to help your business grow. So that's why we pretty much are now switching over to SEO. We're still going to run a little ads just to keep us afloat, but SEO is going to be our we're going to try to make it our primary marketing channel for the next year. That way we can build a pretty decent lead base coming in off of organic growth, and then that way we can lower that budget and then pump it up after a year or so on the ads. So that's another tip for you just starting out, or if you if you're doing it on the side, I would definitely focus on SEO, and continue to do your main job. And as you do it, as a while as you get that organic growth, then you'll come up with a plan to do this full time. Um, if you in a position where you only doing paid ads right now, and that's what's keeping you afloat, that's what's paying your bills, then you have to maximize your paid ads and just dump into the SEO as well, to help your business grow on an organic scale. I think that's a key strategy when you're talking about growing your business. But yeah, we're down to 2 people right now. Business has slowed down a little bit, but I pumped up our marketing up to about 700 a month, and that's doing what it's doing. But of course, we have to make sure our second guy is working. So $500 fine, but we definitely need to pump it up to 700 just to keep everybody busy. And as we make money, we want to set aside money for our SEO, to keep going. But yeah, I just want to update you all. It's not a formal video, but I just want to keep you all updated on what's going on in our business. And thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and thank you all.